to meet Eric. It's exciting. He's such a good boy. He's such a good boy. He's 41 years old. I mean, these people need a dog very badly. Eric, though, must be over the moon. I mean, of all the Trump children, the president of Indonesia wants to meet him. Whichever one of your kids wants to make a big bag of rupiah, have them give me a call. Today's a big day for Eric. They released his new book, The Shart of the Deal. You've heard, no? It's called Under Siege, which is not in any way related to the Steven Seagal movie Under Siege, except for they both suck. They say you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, but let's do this one just for fun, okay? There's Eric with his dad out front of the White House, hoping to one day get invited inside. Trump wrote the foreword for the book. He said Eric is a winner at everything he sets his mind to. And let's make something very clear. Some of you may think Eric is some kind of chinless Nepo baby who was handed everything on a silver platter, wouldn't even be writing a book if his dad wasn't president, but that would be incorrect. Eric is his own man, and his success has nothing to do with his father at all. He barely even mentions his father.
I was in the room when my father solved that deal. That was what my father did so well. Everything else my father's doing. And then they impeached my father the first time, and then they impeached my father the second time, and then they took my father up the ballot in Colorado. Jack Smith wanted my father in a jail cell. Not just my father's tax returns. My father is throwing so much lead into the air right now. I'm in the car with my father, the office of my father. I've never been more proud of somebody in my life as I am my father.
That's right. And I'm sure that if your father ever read this book, which he will not, he would be equally proud of you. Oh, chosen one.
You look at a day like today, it's so ironic that on the day that my book goes to #1 in every category, it happens to be the day that we get Middle East peace. Maybe that's divine intervention. Maybe it's I think probably beyond, coincidence.
Yeah, I'm sure the Lord tied all those things together. He's like, you know what? Your dad did a great job. I'm going to reward you with a #1 bestseller. He does not understand the word ironic, but he's not wrong. The book is #1 in a number of categories on Amazon. It is #1 in books by bedwetters, gifts for the illiterate, and #1 in Daddy. Look, I wrote a book. Daddy, over here. It's me. And not only is Eric's hardcover best-selling book, the audio book is doing very well too.
My father is smart. He explained the world to me. My father, Donald Trump. Like one time